Hello.
I was gonna say you haven't done a countdown in a long time.
Yeah, I realized that as I started it. I was like, wait, I haven't done that. I don't need to do that.
Ooh.
Hi, guys.
It's only
Yeah, that
my mic
seems really
stand that
silent
has
for some reason.
erectile dysfunction. What are the odds?
Yeah, I don't really.
It's because I fuck with it.
Yeah,
You don't fuck with yours.
I don't. I just slide it this way and then I don't touch it
Yeah.
to the best of my ability.
I play a lot, which is why. Yeah.
Cheers. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Kind of looks like a flat cola.
Yes. Okay, that's good.
It tastes like something.
I don't know what.
I don't know what it tastes like, but it tastes like something.
Tootsie Roll? No. Well, there's chocolate in it.
It's that.
There's chocolate.
The chocolate is
chocolate,
something.
rum, Amaranino,
Amaranino.
whiskey, and simple sugar, simple syrup. Yeah, I don't know. And then we're just this is the other one is just the same the triple oak because it was here and I didn't feel like grabbing some other stuff. Sick news! I got double oaked from Woodford Reserve. It was that whiskey that me and Jake were like dreaming about getting while we were down there.
Sick.
And found a sample of at the one bar.
Mm-hmm.
Just I wasn't really like I was hoping like we found out someone around here was going to possibly have it and we were like maybe if they happen to drop it and I'm able, it's an hour away, if I'm able to get it, maybe we'll be lucky if it's like $250 at the store.
How much was it?
They sell it for $200 actually at Woodford.
Okay.
Got it for $193. So I was like, I like really probably shouldn't have. Yeah, probably shouldn't have. Like not shouldn't have, but like I was like, fuck it. I didn't need to, but I can't pass that up.
That's how it was with this.
Well, like it is like you can't find this bottle. It's it's something that like people are like, holy fuck, like you go for it kind of deal. So they don't do it all the time either. So also it was one of the best whiskeys I've ever had, other than the like 23-year-old shit I had that first time I went down the Kentucky. Crazy shit.
Yeah.
It was.
There's February 15th. My dad told me to ask you, but I figured you guys were doing something for Valentine's Day. It's a Traverse City Bourbon Trail thingy. I don't know what it is.
We are going to be witnessing her Aunt Susan and Chris get married.
Nice.
Yeah, it's on the 15th at the Royal Park.
Carnegie Music Hall.
Yeah, at the Royal Park.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured y'all were doing something, and I just forgot to ask, and then you mentioned it, and also Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
I think
we
it's
forgot.
The Valentine's Day episode.
I think.
I literally was at Meijer looking at the Valentine's stuff, and I was like, it'd be really cute to get you some of those for the Valentine's Day episode. Then I was like, no, I think we have like 2 more episodes.
Yeah, it will be. This will drop. This drops the week of.
Dang.
Yeah, it's February 10th. It drops. It'll drop right after the day of the Super Bowl, which the Lions were not in.
Yeah, which is why we were holding off a little bit.
Yeah, they unfortunately had a real rough go. But also the Commanders played a perfect game, so at this point I want them to win it.
Is that Washington's new name?
Yes.
Sick.
Yeah, it's the Washington Commanders. Well,
like
it's been
that.
the Commanders for like 2 years.
I haven't paid attention.
Well, yeah, so it used to be the Redskins. Then it became the Washington football team.
I remember that.
Because, yeah, they couldn't come up with a name.
Yeah.
And then they became the Commanders. And now they have new ownership. All the old fans basically have not bought any of the new gear.
Yeah, because they're fucking racist.
Well,
I'll say
it's
it. They are.
it's well, apparently. So from what I understand, apparently there are like some of the like the whoever it represented, like that were saying like we're okay with it because now no one talks about us or some shit. I was like, I don't. So there was like a possibility like it might actually come back with the approval of something.
That's still weird to me.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what that is, but either way, yeah, the Washington Commanders is what they are now. But there are rumors that they might change their name because it's new ownership.
And there's new administration, so it's okay to be racist.
Well, Magic Johnson owns the team.
Yeah.
So let's see.
There's weird spots, but also like I mean,
Well, he's not.
Really,
It's I don't know.
I can't really say no when it doesn't really.
Well, that was
I'm not part of it.
That was the thing. Is like at this point, people are kind of like it's a weird. Because they talk about it now, they're like, we don't know what to call it because like we don't know if it's going to change and if it's going to change back because someone that was like a thing. Like last year, while that was a rumor being talked about while they were purchasing the team.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, all right. Either way, I want them to win just because they beat us and Jaden Daniels is a rookie, and I think that'd be sick.
Yeah, it would be cool.
And now that Stafford's out also, I can't root for him, so
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, fuck it. But good season. We lost both our coordinators so far.
We're gonna lose a few other people too.
Oh yeah, we've lost 3. We lost both the offense, the defense, and the defensive line coordinator, but they already hired a defensive line coordinator. And I think because we were supposed to lose both our coordinators last year and didn't, they already had plans in mind. And I think because the coaches already knew they were leaving, they have basically been planning out and letting guys coach. So like I think essentially they've already in-house built some good options. If they don't, I think they're just only going to interview outside options and see if someone absolutely floors them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're gonna probably already have figured out their people, and it won't change a lot because they've already been in-house. So we'll see. That's kind of my hope. But yeah, that's all the football because we're done.
Yeah.
At this point now, I'm just like, all right, I'm being more focused on doing things. We're gonna get a deep freezer tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Supposedly, hopefully. Cause found one on Facebook Marketplace while I happened to be looking at it today, and I was like, oh, that's a good deal. I want that one.
Nice.
And I went and I messaged the guy, and now I'm just waiting for him to confirm that we can go get it at the time tomorrow. And then I can go get a deep freezer, and I can fill it with stuff.
I'm going to work.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm going to work. I'm going home. I posted a status. It was like, what's everybody up to this weekend? And it was a subtle hint of like, let's hang out. Yep. And nobody hit me up.
Yeah, I am working both Saturday and Sunday now. Because they asked me to work Sunday.
Get that money, man.
Yeah, they asked me to work Sunday, and then they scheduled Saturday. So I'm like, well, you know what? Whatever. Yeah, let's get
that money though.
Yep. I told Melissa this is the year of overtime. If I can if I'm not doing something, and it's during my shift, I pretty much told myself like I kind of have to take it.
That's where I'm at too. I am also doing. I decided for Bardier, doing one tattoo a month, which Bardier started. Technically, it starts like Halloween-ish time frame, so November, December. So I'm 2 months behind.
You can just get one big one.
I mean, that's what it's going to be in the long run. But I think I'm going to turn it into a bit. Because I'm doing it during the winter now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, like, once I get down here, my sleeve's never gonna be rolled up until like summer. So it'll be like, you just see this,
Yes.
and
Yes.
then just yeah, because I think it'll be fun.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
I agree with this.
yeah,
Because, like, I kind of did that with
with the chest,
one, at least with my family. Well, to be fair, kinda, except my cousins saw it when it was at outline because a little bit of it stuck out.
Yeah,
And
I get that with this.
yeah.
Like, I'm wearing a V-neck under this, but if I wasn't, you'd be able to see the chest.
Yeah, it was like a case of like we were like I was helping them at the time. Their kids were really young. Now they're still like young. They're like 9 and 12 at this point. They would have been like 3 or 4. So it's like little
So you've had
baby
the chest
toys
piece for a while.
Yeah. So they were like little baby toys. So it was one of those like we were bending down like helping cleaning them up while we made space to like set up neat whatever the fuck. And then my cousin like saw like while my shirt was hanging and was like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, and then they kind of like made me show my mom. And I was like, hey mom, I got this. And she was like, yo, all right. And I was like, yeah, I'm going for it. I'm an adult.
See, my family, my parents got me my first tattoo. So like my family, like they're not upset when I get tattoos, but they get upset with the tattoo. So they're like, why would you get that? I'm like, I had $200.
Yeah. One
of my best friends owns a tattoo shop. Like,
well, my mom was like, she would have gotten me my first tattoo, but she said it had to be like a portrait of my dad. And don't get me wrong, portraits are cool.
you gotta have a really good artist. It costs so much money.
Well, to be fair, like my guy could do it. He's literally won contests with portrait gray and black portraits. So like, but like, I don't know. To me, it's just always weird to see a portrait on my arm. Like, I would not, like, no offense, but like when I'm like having sex with my wife, I don't want to look over at my arm and see my dad.
Hear me out. What if he's going like
buddy Jesus?
Yeah, he's like, you got it.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it would encourage me or like make me soft.
I'm the same way with portraits, man. Like, I don't want somebody's face on me.
Like, I would, if I was gonna do that, it'd have to be like on a leg or somewhere where I can't really like look at it.
Yeah.
But like, and that's why I got the skull. I got a tattoo that he had.
That was my uncle. I got a tattoo that looked like one he had and one he would like, and then my dad was like, that kind of looks like it.
Yeah. I just, but you were talking about tattoos, and I was like, yeah, I really should.
I will say it hurts now.
Yeah.
Like, when I was talking to Xander about it, like, the older we're getting, the more it sucks to get tattoos, and like the healing process is ass.
Yeah.
Like,
well, so I didn't mind, obviously, this calf one. It wasn't because it was just line work, so it wasn't too bad. But like, I'm definitely going to like have an issue when I do this one because finish it in. Like, with doing all this overtime this year, I might actually have enough cash to justify being like, okay, I will finish or start finishing this thing a little bit more. But like,
I'm sure you will see my tattoo throughout this dumb bit. Yeah. But I think it would be funny if I didn't show you anymore. And then like the final piece on the arm, I bring you in to finish your arm with me. It just fucking, let's go.
Well, I got the next piece I know for sure I'm going to put on there is basically a wizard that's like Gandalf.
Okay.
Casting a spell that will call that basically will fill it in. It's gonna be filling it in.
Yeah. We talked about it a little bit. I think it'd be dope.
It's the only idea I've had for since I've last gotten. Honestly, since I got this part of it, even before I finished the gears, that was the only idea I had to fill it in. Was like basically a wizard. But like, this is supposed to be my family arm. So I'm like, there's no fucking wizards in my family. There's none of that shit that
I'm a fucking wizard.
You're not wrong. you with them under the magic of Rufalin, he predicts the future.
Honestly, we've done it a few times.
Yeah.
But no,
again, just let me know if I have to get Rufy to let you figure out who you're supposed to date. We'll do that. I'll have a Ouija board and I found it.
No.
No,
it won't work for me.
your camera died.
Oh, no, let me hit the button.
But yeah, that's funny. I was hoping that there it is. I was hoping that
sorry,
no, go ahead.
talking about dumb arms.
Yeah.
You saw what I got here.
Yeah.
And you've seen the ideas that I have for there. I have an idea for the back of the arm.
Yeah.
And this whole arm is supposed to be like memento mori, like remembrance and death. Remember, we all die. But when I was younger and I started drawing it out, it was like, this was going to be death, this was going to be life, and like.
No, they're both dead.
Well, no, this one's still going to be. I know, but like it was like more serious.
Yeah,
and like this is still kind of a serious arm, but I do think that like death can be funny.
Yeah.
So I think the back of the arm, like the tricep area, I'm gonna get a tarot card, a very specific one. Remember, this arm is everything I've drawn.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get the daddy card.
That'd be so funny. They're like, "Are you daddy?" I'm like, no, I got it fucking snipped.
Nope.
But like,
which tomorrow I go to the doctors to find out, and
I
I really hope I am sterile because this was the other tattoo I got. It's the fucking neutered symbol.
That's so funny. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I told Xander about it. He was like, yes, we can absolutely do that. And then I told him about the Bone Daddy one because he was like, I haven't seen anything else you've drawn. Like, I know you've drawn some stuff, but you don't really post it. And I was like, oh, I drew this. And he's like, dude, that's fucking sick. That should be a shirt. And I was like, well, we're trying. And then he put the stencil on for this. And he was like, oh, that kind of looks like a tarot card with the stencil border around it. And I was like, I think I know what we're doing on the back of my arm. And he's like, can we? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you should. You should
like,
do that.
And
like,
then we
can still do it.
He's like, we got to position it to where when you have your shirt, the sleeve cuts everything off except for daddy. I'm like, hell yes. Yeah, man.
And then everyone's going to ask him, goes, you get his neck? No.
No. Not going to happen, Kevin.
Nope, I got snipped. That's hilarious. No, they'd be perfect.
Also, it did not cost me $60 for the vasectomy. I finally got the bill.
Oh.
It was $370.
Sounds about right. I keep forgetting. I think I have some medical bills from like
they'll come for you.
Well, I got all the bills that I ever get are always the paper that just say this is not a bill. So I'm always like, well, all right.
Yeah, I hate that.
So I'm like, well, once you send me the thing that says this is a bill, I'll fucking do the thing. Because I think there's like 2 of them that I haven't touched, and I still keep showing up when I have a problem.
There was one that I actually fought in court. Because I was a child. I still get the migraines, and they were way worse when I was younger. And my mom and my girlfriend at the time, the migraine got so bad, like they took me to the doctors, to the emergency room. Cause, I could have told them all I had to do was sleep, but like I was like, you guys said it was bad. I don't know where I'm at right now. Let's go. My girlfriend at the time like rubbed my stomach to make me feel better, and I just fucking threw up and hit the ceiling, ran out of the room, threw up all over the bathroom door because my sister was taking a shit. So my mom and my girlfriend took me to the ER. I sat there from 9 o'clock until 4 in the morning, and I was like, I'm okay now. Let's just go home. But because I got the bracelet, they still charged me $90. And they tried to come after me. And I was like, I was a 16-year-old boy. You didn't go through my insurance because you never got my insurance.
Because you never saw me.
Yeah.
You
So
gave me a bracelet.
I fought that in court, even though it was only $90.
No, I think mine are just for when I had the kidney stone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But that was, yeah, that was pretty shit. But other than that, like, yeah, I pretty much don't really go to the doctor too much. So
You should.
well, I mean, I go yearly now, but
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm one to talk. I just started going last year.
same.
You know. But I
well,
didn't
2
have
years
money.
ago.
I didn't have money until last year.
I just never used my insurance. Like I,
I
should
didn't
have.
have good insurance. until
Yeah,
last
that's
year.
No, but other than that, I was, damn it, I blanked. No, there was
That's one of my favorite Final Fantasy IX characters.
blanked.
Blank. He gets stoned.
That's fair. That
Literally,
makes
and
sense.
It's really sad.
Oh,
Yeah. He gets petrified. Sorry.
that's so funny. No, I was,
we never fucking rolled the dice.
we
That's
did
why we're
not.
so off. God damn it. 15. Okay. Now we're back. Let's go. What's good, baby? I ain't having none.
no, so we were talking about it since we realized that, it's still January, but
It's still January for
we
us.
realized that Valentine's Day was sneaking up on us. I am planning, well, because you were asking about what we were doing, if we wanted to come do something. We are going to be seeing her aunt and Chris get married. I guess, I don't know, uncle, fiance's, uncle, whatever. I don't know what to call him yet, but Chris. Funkle. Yeah, he's the
uncle.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's weird because it sounds like you're marrying your uncle.
The fun uncle.
Yeah, you're marrying your uncle. You know?
No, anyways, yeah. So they're getting married on the 15th. So like Valentine's Day, her parents are going to be in town and they're staying with us.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna make a big family Valentine's Day meal essentially, because I mean they're gonna be here, and the next day is when they're getting married. So
Yeah, that's dope.
But I'm gonna do, from what I'm planning is to do, like, there's a fish market that Melissa swears by in Pontiac. I've never been. She said,
I know which one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like fish, but I know which one.
Yeah, she said basically, like, it is the shit, so I need to go there. So I'm gonna go there and get some, probably scallops, because I really love cooking scallops.
Okay.
And maybe some other shit, but like, I'm gonna do like my pasta and all that jazz. But like, I'm kind of looking forward to that. So I don't think I've like, I haven't done like it's been a second since I've done a fancy dinner.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of looking forward to that. Also, kind of putting this in with wrapping up what I talked about earlier about like doing the overtime and all this shit for this year. That's like one of those things is like with getting the deep freezer, working this overtime, like I want to try and take advantage of the fact that I'll have overtime money.
Yeah.
To like get bulk at Costco and fill that deep freezer with like bulk.
Dude, it's a fucking game changer.
And that's it. So like I can, especially because like when she works out and she needs a bunch of chicken or she needs a bunch of beef, my mom's already said like, I want to get a cow or half a cow or whatever.
Yeah.
So we want to try and do that. And so I'm going to like, all right, this is the time to try and do it, take advantage and get started on that. So like in the long haul, it saves us money, like long Maybe it might
Yeah.
even out because it's supposed to be better for you. I don't know how that works out yet. I've looked into it, but not a ton. But either way, like when we go to Costco, like there's a lot of shit that we could get that we could freeze and keep.
Yeah.
Like even if it's like bread.
Honestly, yeah. We did that growing up. We had a deep freezer and like, you know, there was a bunch of bullshit that we didn't really need in there, fucking Hot Pockets and shit. But like we had like meats like up the ass.
Yeah.
And like fucking we had bread in there. What we did was we didn't get we didn't have sliced bread. We bought you can make this yourself, but we bought the dough.
Yeah.
Same as Jimmy John's does. And it's like in a little fucking piece. You freeze that and then you pull it out to thaw and you just throw it in a fucking bread loaf pan. And we would fucking bake bread. It was fucking amazing.
Well, that's it. Like we're making more we make sourdough every week at this point. We ran out of flour last week, so we had like a baby ass loaf. We're gonna make another one, but we're gonna start making those more. And there is part of me that thinks like, all right, maybe it would be idea to just like crank out like 8 loaves, throw it in the deep freezer, so they're already ready, and then we just pull them out, thaw them, cut them. Or like when we're doing beef, the other thing I want to do is like these ice cubes.
Yeah, have a whole section where you can pull them out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take like a box of cardboard, like even if it's the box you guys can't see off camera, and just make like a million little like rows to like separate the ice, because otherwise they freeze together.
Yeah.
And just put the whole like 10 that my ice thing makes at one time in a bag, and I'll just make like a fuckload of a bunch of bags, so that way I'm like, when I have parties and when you come over, I'm basically not out of them until I'm like, oh hey, I'm down to like 2 bags, let's make a bunch more really quick.
We should do that. That'd be dope. Sorry, I was saying we should yeah, we should do the ice.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that.
No, I'm just like, now that I'm actually like pulling the trigger on it, I'm getting like a good one for it's half off essentially the brand new price. We looked up the model and it's like exactly, you know,
That's pretty dope.
so I'm like, that's sick. And like, it's a good size one, so we can
I want to get one too. The plan was put the old fridge in the garage, but the old fridge is so old that when it cycles on, it draws too much current from positive, so it shorts the negative and then fucking kills the power.
Yeah.
So we would need to get a newer fridge. Like, it's pointless. So I'm like, maybe it'd be cool to get like a deep freeze out there, and then we could throw like a bunch of stuff. But really, it's just we're all so busy and shit. Like,
yeah, none of you guys really aren't cooking and doing.
Like
I mean, you are, but you're not.
Truthfully, right now, I'm kind of eating like how I ate when I lived with you at the Greg house.
Yeah,
and kind of here, I guess. But mainly the Greg house, because I think I ate with you guys more when I lived at Melissa's. And here.
I tended to try and cook for you too, because you were there, and I was like, I don't know.
But the Greg house, it was like I had like a lot of the fucking personal pizzas and like microwavable things. Like, they're not bad, you know, but
they're
it's
not
like
the healthiest items. And
yeah, but it's also like it's getting me back into cooking.
That's fair.
Instead of like, you know, right now I have like pulled pork and mashed potatoes that I bought at Meijer.
Oh, okay.
To, you know, bring back to the hotel. I have stuff like that at home. Instead of microwaving it, what I do is it's kind of like a cheat. Like, I don't have a lot of time to cook and I don't really want to cook. And like, you know, maybe I'm sad that day. Maybe I'm tired that day, whatever.
Yeah.
But I can throw it in a pot or a pan and like add extra shit to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like
little stuff.
Little tiny baby steps.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's fair. Like, honestly, like, I mean, you saw, like, when it's just me, like, I don't cook.
Dude, I cooked more when it was just me.
I
Dude, I saw on my fucking Snapchat memories from a few years ago when I was like really depressed that I couldn't afford the townhouse. I made what I called a struggle meal. They were fucking chili dogs, and they straight up looked like the chili dogs from Sonic. Not Sonic the fucking restaurant, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Dude,
Like, those were beautiful fucking dogs.
every single time anyone mentions chili dogs, I just instantly get a craving for chili dogs.
I almost got some for today. But I was like, I can't go back to the hotel by myself.
Yeah.
You can't buy 1 or 2 hot dogs.
Yeah.
You have to buy 8.
Yeah.
And I don't want 8 hot dogs or
Yeah.
10, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I just want 2.
That is a difficult problem. Is like the one time I bought hot dogs, it was like for something we were doing or for having some people over,
Yeah.
and I was like, cool, I can justify doing this. But like,
I think we bought chili dogs for something.
well, now what I want to do, and I still haven't done it, because I'm remembering it now, is
I'm sorry. I have to quote you on the book.
That's
Continue
fine.
your story.
No, I saw this video of someone basically took a corn dog and they, split it not in half, but 3/4 of the way and open it and then make it a chili cheese dog.
Yeah, like the fucking potato thing. No. I'm sorry. I'm talking about
the spiral.
the spiral, not the
No.
spiral. You're talking about they cut it. Yeah.
Yeah, they just cut it lengthwise and
Yeah.
fill it like a hot
Pulling
dog.
the catheter out. I got you.
Yeah, well, yeah, like pulling a
Yeah.
catheter out. Split zone, but it's filled with fucking chili cheese dog, and I was like, yo, like that would be phenomenal, and so I need to do that still. Honestly, like we really should plan a boys' night soon, and when we plan a boys' night, we'll do that. Let's get grossly farty with the
Dude,
best food.
We straight up. We need to get. We need to get Jake.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. He's on the other side of the state.
Fuck him. Drive here. I'm so bored. I'm contemplating going to Ann Arbor on Friday.
I mean,
Hey,
to be fair,
no, I'm not. Officially, I'm going to Marion, Michigan Friday.
but you could.
But I could.
No, like, at any point, like, all you probably have to do is just be like, hey, Jake, I'm bored. I'm thinking about coming out there. Can I, like, come pass it on your couch and hang out with you guys?
Nappies and nappies.
Dude, he would legit be like, fucking yes.
You know what's funny? That would make someone really jealous, and I should do that.
I'd be so mad.
Not you. No, you can come with.
No, I wouldn't be mad. I'd just be like, I can't be there.
And you can come with. I met somebody else, but you can come with.
I don't even know. I'm just
You
like,
and Melissa can come with. I'll fucking fifth wheel it. Let's go.
oh no, yeah, 100%. They'd be sick as hell. That the girls would just be like, God damn
I
it.
was gonna say actually it would be a regular bicycle and a tricycle, and we just swap places for the for me, you, and Jake.
The tricycle would just be the three of us, and the girls would be on the dual.
Yeah, they'd be a regular bicycle.
I mean, that's all that happens when we go hang out there. It's basically just me and Jake hanging out,
Yeah.
and then it's them two hanging out, and then like, to be fair, like, we don't actually sleep there together because they have a they don't really have like they have a second bedroom, but it's not a second bedroom.
it's like kind of this.
No, so they live in like a really old house that was built in like 1904.
Okay.
So like the one.
I think I might have accidentally done that.
I was like, I think that's all that could have happened. Otherwise,
Ghosts.
no, there was a they have like a house that's like the one bathroom that's for the entire lower basement, or sorry, lower part of the house is through like a study that they turn into a guest bedroom. Like they just move furniture out. So there's like a door and like
Yeah,
so they don't really have like a perfect guest room spot. So there's an air mattress, and because like she's so small and I'm so big, like I just don't get good sleep. So I just sleep on the couch and she sleeps on the air mattress.
Okay.
Someone's probably delivering something.
Yeah.
Penny's barking, sorry. So like we just end up chilling there, and it's always just like, yeah, it's just me and Jake like end up fucking around. Also, a lot of the time too is like in the morning, me and Jake are getting up to go fishing.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would do that. I haven't gone fishing in decades.
He has enough rods to do it, dude. Like so like we are planning on like this next time wouldn't be the time to bring him, because the main point of this next time is gonna be we go over there is gonna be trying to go see her cousin who also lives over there.
Okay.
That we constantly
Melissa's cousin?
Yes.
Okay.
We constantly forget to go see her when we're over there.
Okay.
But we're gonna try and go see them, and then also hang out with Jake, because I have whiskey for Jake, and he now has multiple bottles at his place that he's curated.
I just have a hug for him.
Yeah.
I'll bring whiskey.
Oh no, he will.
I'll bring 2 bottles.
He literally has like so much shit that he has on a list for me to try that he's curated since I've last seen him. It's crazy. That's the problem. Is it's like we just get. Also, he's horrible at pouring. In a sense of like when you're doing samples and like trying to have like a bunch of whiskeys.
Does he pour you basically like a shot or 2?
He pours what I poured for this episode.
Yeah.
So I tend to end up having to like do the pour because because now I do cocktails so much. I'm